Hello and welcome to Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. This week's beer is an American one. It's West Coast, although it's not really a West Coast pale ale. It comes from Anchor Brewing in San Francisco. But the idea how they brewed it and why they brewed it, they first brewed it to commemorate Paul Revere's ride, which of course took place on the East Coast. It says on the label that this beer was first brewed on 18th of April 1975, commemorating 200 years of Paul Revere's famous midnight ride from Boston to Concord and Lexington. And it's truly a revolutionary beer because if you think of 1975, and at that time there was no microbreweries, there was no craft brewing as we know it. The new breweries like New Albion were only founded a few years later, and Anchor Brewing in San Francisco was one of the few surviving small family-owned breweries, and they decided to brew this traditional pale ale, or it's almost an IPA style because it's 5.9 ABV, so it's for an American ale it's more on the strong side, and it's fairly well hopped. It was one of the first beers in America to use Cascade hops. It was one of the first beers after Prohibition that was dry hopped, so it has a truly revolutionary touch and probably inspired many brewers to take their own approach to home brewing, to craft brewing, and to brewing ales. If you see it in a glass, you see it's a perfect amber color. It's quite sparkling. There's lots of white foam, dense head, and this typical citrusy grapefruit apricot-like aroma that you get in the nose. Very refreshing, as you can guess from the carbonation, and a nice bitterness. It's not overly bitter, but it's just a good balance. There's a lot of hop taste, and hop not only has a bitter taste, it has a lot of taste to it, and it adds to the full-bodiedness of this beer. The right beer to enjoy with Californian food, like pasta dishes and maybe seafood. So this is a beer that's it's not as typical for San Francisco as the Anchor Steam beer, which might be more famous than this one is, but it's a true American classic, and it's one of the beers that I really think everyone should have tried because it's more or less the grandfather of many craft beers that we can enjoy nowadays. So enjoy a Liberty Ale, and hope to see you next week for another Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. Yeah, join the revolution.